On this lesson, we're going to keep working on our icons. So next thing we're going to create, let's go to our ellipse and make one that is 25 by 25. So it's actually a circle. And now what I want to do is to fill it with this dark purple color. So these are going to be glasses, so I need two of these. So I'm just going to select it and go edit copy, or you can use Ctrl+C, and then edit paste in place or Ctrl+Shift+B. Now you don't see anything changing, but now I have two, one on top of the other. Now if I change the stroke for this, let's set for this orange color, now you can see how they're one on top of the other. Now I'm going to change the stroke. So remember, you can do it in a lot of different places, to 3. And the next thing I want to do is create some kind of a reflection here. So what I can do is just go into my rectangle tool and really make a rectangle that covers all the circle. That's fine. You don't need to type any measurements, but here in the top, if you want to use the same ones that I used. And I'll fill this with a lighter purple. And now in here, where we have our scale tool, we also have the shear tool. So just click on that one. And if you click and move, you can see how the rectangle is actually doing the shear effect. Now I'll select it. Sorry about this. Let's select this and go into Edit, Cut, or Ctrl+X. You could also use the shortcut. Select this one. Go here on the bottom and go Draw Inside. Make sure that you are selecting the one with purple background. And then just paste in place, or Ctrl+Shift+B. Now you are still on that mode, so go here and click on the first icon, which is Draw Normal. And now there you go. Now if for some reason you want to change what it's inside, just double click on it. And you're going to be able to access this clip group. And just move it around if you want, for example, the reflection to be on the other side. So maybe something like that. Or something more in the middle. It's really as you prefer. So now I'm just selecting everything and pressing Alt and Shift to create a copy on the same axis. Now I'm using my pen tool by pressing P, making one point, then another point and dragging to make this little line. And I can just use my eyedropper to sample that other yellow rim. Now with my pen tool, I'm going to create a point here, and another one here and drag a little bit, and another one and again drag. I want to create this small curve, so you can adjust it with your direct selection tool. So it's a little bit rounded there. So once you find something that you like, what you can do is that maybe I don't want it all the way to the bottom, so I can select this and find my scissors by going here or pressing C on my keyboard. I'll just cut one of the place. So just delete that part and you don't need it. I'm going to undo because I actually want a little bit more. And there you go, you have the curvature but without the excess. Now again, pressing Alt and Shift, I'm just making copy. And I'm going to go right click, Arrange, Send to Back. And now I think I can select all this and change the color to something lighter so that I can see the depth with the other part of the lenses. So maybe you can do the same here with the glasses. You have the lenses on the front and then these parts on the bottom. But this one, I think it's better if it stays like this. So just select everything and group it. Go Object, Group. And there we go. Now we're going to create another icon. So let's go and create a rectangle. Make this one 32 by 55. These are going to be some popsicles. So let's just go with our direct selection tool to the top and round it all the way to the center. This one I don't want it to be all the way to the center, so maybe something like 7.5 works. I'm going to create another rectangle. This one is going to be 8.5 by 47. And I want to round the corners all the way to the center, so 4.25. Now select everything and align it properly and move this so kind of half of the stick is out and half is in. I'm going to assign the proper colors. this magenta color, and then this other kind of orange color. Let's just go right click, arrange, send to back. Now I want to make a copy of this, so I'm just going to select it and go edit, copy, edit, paste in place. And I'm going to change the color of this to a darker magenta. Now let's select this. And again, go edit, cut, select this bigger shape, go into the draw inside mode and go edit, paste in place. And now I can go back to draw normal. And I have this transparency look, which is great because it's not transparent. Now I can group it and go and press Alt and Shift to create a copy. And now with my direct selection tool, make sure that this is the one where you're selecting. Just select the shapes and change the color for the second one to, this kind of greenish bluish color, and this one. So now we have two. And now again I can select both and go into Object Group or Ctrl G. And now finally let's make another one, a very simple one, a sun. So let's just go and create an ellipse. This one is going to be a circle, so just make one that has the same proportion, so 54 by 54. And let's go into our star tool, just click on that one. And for points, we don't need only 5, we're going to increase this to 15. Our first radius is going to be 34. And our second radius, we're going to change this to 45. And now I want to select both shapes, but actually first let's add the right color. So a lighter for the one, and let's go right click, arrange, send to back for the star, and then just align them horizontally and vertically. And just remember to group it. So in the next lesson, we're going to work on our final icons. So see you there.